Good morning, everyone. We take this opportunity to welcome all the participants on behalf of Inviti. And today is the 8th consecutive week where we conduct online webinar on every Saturday between 11 to 12:30 a.m. And there are some participants are repeated participants with us, and they know what are the fields we have covered so far. Inviti, we have the members from various sectors, various professionals with better experience in the field of training, audit, inspection, certification, development of software. In addition, whatever the requirements of company, also can be made with tailored effect. As it goes, today we have a training exclusively on industrial safety with the use of artificial intelligence. You all know use of technology can only improve, whether it is manufacturer or service, or you take any sector. The more the use of technology only can augment their production, augment their productivity, augment their services. Similarly, in the field of safety, how we are going to enhance, how we are going to promote the awareness among the people, how we are going to improve your safety culture of the organization by using artificial intelligence. Today, this session will be taken by one of our senior trainer. He is one of the pillar of INVITI, having experience in the field of training for more than 12 years, conducted more than 2,000 training sessions at different sectors, at college level, company level. He has been taken training in different aspects. Today, we are proud to have Mr. Satyanarayanan to conduct this webinar on industrial safety using artificial intelligence. I take this opportunity to welcome Mr. Satyanarayanan. Satyanarayanan sir, please take over the scene.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Perumal sir, for this brief introduction about INVITI and also on today's program. Warm welcome, very good morning. I've been much happier to see you all once again. Before starting into the session, my heartily thanks to the INVITI team, and also they have been conducting this for the past 8 weeks, as been mentioned by Perumal sir. Thank you for this wonderful team from INVITI who have been doing a lot of things in safeties, in qualities, and also in other domains. Today we are going to see about the AI, artificial intelligence on industrial safety. Before going into the subject, my background is from mechanical engineering. Then I've been done my postgraduate in mechanical engineering. Then only I've been started in 2012. We have been started the sessions, my research work towards IoT, Internet of Things, and then till today, we have been doing various research on quality, safety, how to emerge these two things into the upcoming technology, disruptive technologies. Now we have been working on data analytics. So why this introduction is, I'm also not a technical person, technical savvy. Okay, but it's very easy. But the myth is, my dear friends, artificial intelligence is only to the persons of IT background or computer science background. It's not so. Or the persons who have been knowing coding, they can only able to implement this. It's not true. Okay, it's not true at all. Today we are going to have, as we promised. Okay, the team has been told me, we sent a mail in such a way that we are not going to teach artificial intelligence today. We are going to demonstrate experimental learning. I always like that associate. Okay, whenever disassociate learning, whenever we are into training, any kind of training, always they should have a associate learning. What are the things you have been on in the previous past with your experience? It has to be attached. Then only we can able to have a better learning, associate learning, and also the experimental learning. I've been much happier to see that, and also they have been told that, sir, you give a live demo, so in such a way that our participants can able to feel it, and they can able to gain the confidence in such a way that yes, we can able to see the things in a better way. The main outcome of today's session will be, after 12 o'clock, you can able to know that yes, the things can be seen in a very different way. There is a technology. It's not quite expensive. A lot of technologies are there. How we are going to integrate in your workspace to enhance your safety culture, and also to make sure that your employees have been working in a safe culture. That's two things is very important. The next third outcome I just want to give to you is, my dear friends, my dear professionals, that the days are very near. The days are very near. As we have been from a safety professional, surely within 2 years, within 2 years, lot of technology is going to catch up. Lot of technology is going to catch up. Now, whenever we have been doing a research on various industry, they told that, sir, after doing the research, after doing any the service, they told that, sir, the technology which we expect is not in the way. Okay, the tailor-made user interface, everything can be possible. Only we are knowing a technology, and you are going to initiate it with this thing. Okay, with this thing, I just want to tell you what are the things we are going to see of today. Only the 4 topics. How we are going to. The first one is artificial intelligence based in the safety stages. We are having a safety stages hierarchy. Okay, hierarchy of control systems. In this systems, how we are going to fit artificial intelligence. Next one is what is artificial intelligence means. Nowadays, with Gracie, okay, Gracie, everybody is talking about this term called artificial intelligence, artificial intelligence. What is artificial intelligence means? Really, what is artificial intelligence means? In a very, very easiest term, in the very understanding term. Next one will be application of AI in your firm. How to apply AI in your firm. We can able to see that the last one will be the highlight of this session, experimental learning. Okay, those who want to be a part of this experimental learning, you can able to put in the chat box, so you can also be a part of it. You can able to enjoy, be participating in it. With this 4th thing, I've been requesting my participants to put on mute. Whenever you are be having any doubt, you can able to put on the chat box. The team members, NVT, IT team, they can able to take care, and then we can able to discuss on this. This is the thing, and then the last 10 minutes will be of Q&A, and we can able to discuss further. With this note, I request all our participants to put on mute to have a better session and better interaction. Okay, what to do nowadays? We have been in online, lot of sessions in online, so the mutual cooperation is much required. So, fit artificial intelligence in safety stages. My dear friends, uh, my intention, okay, 7 years back, my intention, the last, whenever a hazard has been identified, whenever a risk has been identified, whenever an accident has been made, whenever an incident has been recorded, whenever a near misses is been experienced, are we moving for all of the stages? Are we considering from elimination? Are we considering from the second thing, substitution, engineering control, administrative control? Maybe yes in few cases, but more cases, okay, most of the time the probability is we are going for PPEs, personal protective equipment. But make sure that at least, the last option, the last option PPE can be able to make sure, okay, can be able to make sure that are we following a foolproof mechanism. After this COVID, thanks to COVID, most of the industries, okay, before that, they will ask us how to make sure that our people have to, the culture of wearing a mask in the shop floor. Now everyone is wearing a mask. How to ensure that? How to ensure that? So my first thing, my first takeaway should be, whenever you are going to have a hazard, a risk, incident or accident, whatever may be, uh, go for this stage, elimination, substitution, or the engineering controls. Here, the elimination substitutions, surely the cobots. Okay, cobots can be used. Cobots can be used. The lots of things based on IoTs, Internet of Things. I will talk what is IoT and all. For example, I will tell you there is a hazard. Okay, there is a hazard in a boiler. You have to take a temperature. Okay, you have to take a temperature every 4 years. Every 4 hours once you have to take a temperature. A person has been going there and he is seeing the temperature and also seeing the internal conditions and all like this. How to eliminate it? You can able to make sure, you can able to make sure that you have been having a IoT device. You can able to make sure that you have been having a IoT device. How to make sure that the NVT, how to make sure that the IoT device has been performing? IoT device can be integrated with artificial intelligence, AI. So whenever a temperature or a pressure has been exceeding this limit, automatically a phone call, automatically it can able to stop the machine. So elimination, substitution in engineering control. My today's the entire topics will be on this engineering control only, my dear friends. How to make sure, okay, engineering controls. Nowadays we have been talking about lot of things, uh, purely based on electrical, mechanical, combination of electronics, electronic communications and all. But now it's a time to explore. Now it's a time to explore that engineering control can also be seen in such a way, that they can able to withstand, they can able to integrate few things regarding artificial intelligence also. So how to know it? How we are going to know this? Yes, artificial intelligence can be, okay, artificial intelligence can be incorporated, in this model. My dear participants, I've been requesting you to put on the mute, so we can able to have a better interaction. And also you can able to put your cameras also in the mute, so it can be good for all of us. Thank you. So engineering control, as of today, most of the industries, they have been using mechanical, electrical, or combination of electronics are the things they have been using on. But it's a time to think on how we are going to incorporate the artificial intelligence also. You can able to ask me, Satya, you have been telling that artificial intelligence can be incorporated. It is quite expensive. It is quite expensive. Is it reliable? Is our data are safe? Lot of questions would have been asked. My dear friends, my dear professionals, surely after this session, finishing this session, you can able to understand that why I am insisting here, why I have been insisting in such a way that make sure that you have been using your artificial intelligence. Think on that way in such a way that can we able to use artificial intelligence here? For example, in our confined space, we are making sure, we have been making sure that in engineering control, we have been using a to remove the toxic gases. We are using a blowers. Yes or no? We are using a blowers, a type of engineering control. We have been purging the atmospheric air, the fresh air, to make sure that we are having a enriched amount of oxygen. It's a one type of engineering control. Make sure that how artificial intelligence can be incorporated into that. Very simple. Okay, very simple. You are going to have a artificial intelligence in such a way that whenever you are going to set a temperature, you are going to set the oxygen level. Whenever this oxygen level is going to be reduced within this level, within 20%, immediately you have to start on the blower, and immediately a message has to go to the employee which they have been working on, and immediately a message has to go to the HSE head. Imagine if we are going to have that kind of system. It's a foolproof mechanism in such a way that it is not dependent on the human. My dear friends, whenever I always personally feel that the manufacturer, okay, whenever we are going to talk about production, whenever we are going to talk about the safety, we will talk about Toyota production system, TPS. Depend on the system, not on the person. Whenever you are going to have a system in such a way that it can able to enhance, okay, it can able to enhance the safety, so we can able to keep on add towards that. So here there is a blower. The blower can be monitored by artificial intelligence. Whenever the upper limit or lower limit has been reached, is going to be on, and the message has to be go to the persons. And also here I can able to tell you the practical example. Now we have been doing that in the past 2 years uh, in confined spaces. In confined spaces, what we are doing, we are making sure that we are using a the multi-gas analysis or single gas analysis. We have been making sure that the gases have been in the permissible level. Nowadays, what they are doing is we are sending a drone. Okay, we have been sending a drone into the confined space. It is going there. Inside that, it's getting a pictures, and also it is getting a sense. Okay, what are that? Gases have been there in the various spaces. Even it has been going to put you the average, and it is going to tell you that this is the average percentage of O2. This is a hazardous place in this confined space. Everything has been there at their fingertips. I'm not saying that you have to implement that then and there, but make sure that are we having a awareness towards that. But surely you can able to use that in any one of the coming days in your plan. So then the administrative control. My example for today will be engineering control and administrative controls only. Administrative control. Imagine, okay, imagine administrative control. We are going to talk about the past. Okay, we are going to talk about the issue. Okay, issue of the hot permit, or it may be a cold permit, or it may be a working at night. How we are going to ensure that whether putting a pass, yes, it's administrative control. Whether it is a foolproof mechanism, may or may not be. Again, it is dependent on that person. The efficiency, effectiveness is mainly depend on that person. If that person is good, been coming and asking for a permit, if this person is going to have a thorough inspection, and then it can able to work on. We will see today one of the administrative control that we have been introduced to one of the firms, that the whenever that administrative control has been not followed, immediately they are going to get a warning, and immediately that thing is been going to be accelerated. Last one is personal protective equipment. Yes, so many companies for this virtual reality, for substitution, engineering control, and administrative control, machine learning. Okay, ML can be used for PPE, visual reality, VR. Okay, I will tell you what is VR, what is machine learning, what is artificial intelligence in the coming slide. But I have this in mind. For elimination, substitution, and engineering, surely we can able to use AI or or we can able to use the machine learning. For administrative control and PB, we can able to use VR, virtual reality, and also we can able to use for deep learning. So these are the two things we are going to see about today. In PPs, how virtual reality can be used. Example, okay, for example, you are going to have a CCTVs in your firm. Okay, in each of your process, you can able to tell that these are the PPs had to be warned in this shop floor. If you are going to detect a person without that, immediately you can able to send a message. You can able to even some of the firms, okay, central government firms, the very dangerous process, okay, very hazardous process, they are stopping the process itself. Same, the type of ordinary CCTV camera which we are using in your firm, it is going to be detected. We are going to have a command, we are going to have a program in our computer. It will analysis based on our requirement. Whenever the PPs are not there, for example, if this process needs me a goggle, if the goggle is not missing, if it has been missing in that employee, what it will do immediately, it will accelerate the matter. Even if it is a very hazardous process, it will stop the process. So these are the few things which we can able to make sure. Okay, the next one will be, my dear friends, IBM Watson Health, one of the very important artificial intelligence which rules the entire medical field, health center, the healthcare center in the recent years. Mark this in your notepad. Whenever you have been free, you can able to see how this IBM Watson Health have been used, have been utilized, has been made the life of many cancer patients. Before this IBM Watson L, it is one of the artificial intelligence which is being used successfully. It is being used in the healthcare center. Before this, they have lot of diagnosis, lot of consultations, and for making sure that for analyzing whether in which stage it is, what type of cancer, where it is being located. They need lot of treatments, lot of analytics, lot of scans, lot of money into that, lot of time. Imagine if a person has been from the entire village, okay, how they can able to in the remote place, how they can able to afford all of this. Once this IBM has been come out with this kind of AI, the cases have been detected within few days, even few hours. More accurately, above 95. percentage accuracy is there. It is one of the gift for all the healthcare persons. Now they are using it. IBM Watson Health, they are using in the Bangalore. And now slowly it is going to be throughout our country. But it is one of the very important revolution which has been created on the healthcare center. The same thing only, lot of research are going on. I've been a part of one of the research on breast cancer, how to detect the breast cancers, how to detect the breast cancers in the earlier stages, how to make sure that the people have been getting the right treatment. These are the few things which has been apart from our safety. I just want to tell this as a very successful story. A lot of articles have been written on this IBM Watson Health. Then coming to our thing, you can able to tell me, I can able to understand. Okay, a few of my friends have been there, they have been taken able to, I can able to understand your pulse. Satya, you have been telling that artificial intelligence, deep learning, machine learning and all. What exactly is artificial intelligence means? Why people are so crazy about this artificial intelligence? I promise you, my dear friends, here 29 participants, 29 leaders are here. You had experienced artificial intelligence application in your lifetime without knowing at all. Yes or no? Without knowing, every one of us have been experiencing the artificial intelligence application benefits in our day-to-day life. So we are going to see about what is artificial intelligence. Before going into that, can any one of you can able to put you in the chat box, or you can able to unmute and you can able to tell what is artificial intelligence means in our understandings? Because as I told you, I am also not a tech savvy. Okay, what is artificial intelligence means? Okay, thank you. We have been getting few messages. Good. Artificially creating the intelligence. Okay, good. Okay, okay. Using our intelligence. Oh, good. Okay, my dear friends, the term artificial intelligence has been termed on 1956 by John. He's the first person who have been termed terminology called artificial intelligence in 1956. But what is artificial intelligence means? It's nothing but it is mimic of our human behaviors, just replicating our human behaviors, just taking our behaviors, putting them into the system. It is known as artificial intelligence. We are having a natural intelligence. Whenever we are taking this and we have been putting into a system to make sure, okay, to make sure that this part of the thing can be worked, it is known as artificial intelligence. So you may ask me whether, okay, whether this artificial intelligence can able to rule our human intelligence. As of, there is a lot of research papers are there, but it's not possible because we are having, okay, we are having crores and crores of neurons are there. Whenever a neurons has to be there, then only they can able to create a command in the artificial intelligence. Whenever we are going to have a behavior, that behavior can be mimicked into the system, but the system artificial, the type of artificial intelligence is having only lakhs and lakhs of the neural network only. Creating lakhs of neural network itself is a very big task. We are having crores and crores. The question is, are we using that? Are we using the neurons? Okay, that's one part. So here artificial intelligence is nothing but I am mimicking my behavior for any one of my activities. Imagine we as a human, we have been always, okay, we have been always have been bored to do a same set of activity which is not so much important, but I have to do that. but I have to do that. So what I've been going to do, yes sir, surely you can able to get the recordings, you can able to message the organizers, they can able to arrange. So what they are going to do is the repeated behavior, okay, the repeated behavior, or even some of the very important tasks, I can able to decode what are the things I will do at that time. I am putting into the machine and the machine will perform. It is known as the artificial intelligence. I am putting my intelligence into my requirements, to be saying in our terms, safety terms, putting my safety requirements into a system that system will monitor, that system will perform. The way which I perform in that particular place is known as artificial intelligence. I promised you, every one of us have been undergone the experience of artificial intelligence. Most common application is Google search, Facebook ads, or Facebook histories. How it is possible? Whenever I've been putting a Google search, you try this. Okay, you try this. Same thing if you are going to search on uh, different labs, okay, different persons laptops, you can able to see different kind of prioritization. Why? Based on my search history. Based on my search history, you are having a artificial intelligence there to decode what is my pattern, what I like, where I go. Based on my pattern, it is been programmed. All our search histories, our priorities, everything has been prioritized based on my search history only. There my behavior is being decoded by the Google. Yes or no? Without knowing. Okay, without knowing or without asking your permission. That's a thing. It's a common thing we all have been experiencing in our day to day. Even the Facebook. Okay, imagine in Facebook, you will be having minimum 500 friends there. Okay, minimum 500 friends. Are we having all the persons whenever they are putting any uploads or any notification? Are we getting everything into that? No. Yes or no? The question is absolutely it is no. Why? If it is going to perform in that way, it is going to be a nuisance for the users. But based on your priority, based on your search engine, based on your taste, based on my comfortability, it has been putting the options, it has been showing the notification. So everything here have been working based on the artificial intelligence only. So artificial intelligence, we know what is artificial intelligence. Now I will tell you how we are going to have an application. Okay, you can able to imagine. Okay, so Satya, you have been told that you are going to show the demo. Surely there will be two demos, because before showing the hands-on demo, you have to understand the main concepts. I'm not going much deeper. Just for our understanding, we are going to see about how we are going to put this application of AI in in your firm. First thing, first step will be of problem solving. What is the problem there? Because without problem, I will tell that whenever you are going to introduce a technology, introduce a system, make sure that know what is the problem there, what is the thing we have to improve on. Yes or no? Without that, if you are going to spend money on that, it may be on the audit point of view also. First imagine, first write down. Imagination is one thing, then we have to confirm that whether the problem is existing or not. What, who, where, and why. That makes us to realize whether it is a problem or it is an effect. In my previous session also I've been told you, my dear safety professionals, most of the time we are having a lot of data for that. Most of the time we are handling only the effects, not the problem. So what we have to do, understand what's the problem, then only we can able to convey that to a technological developer. Array, this is my problem. For that problem I need solution. You can able to see that whenever I've been showing the demonstration, I will tell you how many revision we have been went through for getting that solution. First one is a problem. The next one is the data acquisition. Very, very, very important. How we have to get the data for that problem. For example, okay, I will associate with this one of our practical example itself. My problem is my employees are not putting the PPEs in the shop floor. I hope this may be the common problems or the common hurdles every one of us will be facing on the day-to-day activity. Yes or no? So that's the problem. I identify the problem, who, what, where, and why. Why it's been happening, where it's been happening, who, whether everyone or on the particular place or in the particular process. Identify that. I'm going for the second thing, data acquisition, gathering the data, whether they are not putting these goggles on Friday alone or on Monday alone or to the entire shift or at the first term of the shift. So I'm going to get the gather the data. My dear professional, here only you have your involvement, okay, has to be there. Most of the time, based on my experience, here data acquisition, there may be little bit of involvement only. What we feel is that data development team, they can able to take care, but they can't able to take care. You have to make sure that you have to tell them what are the data to be captured. Then what you have to do, then you have to do for the third step, which is known as data exploration. What is data exploration? We are going to associate, we are going to see whether we are having any dependence, any pattern in the data. For example, you have been collected the data, the persons have been not putting the PPs. But interestingly, you have been seeing that at the particular job, whenever they are working with that particular job, only they are not putting the goggles, or on the particular day or on the particular shift, only they are not putting the data, or even on the particular days. For example, Monday means, or on the particular month, they are not putting the goggles or PPE. So this job will be done by the persons, technology development persons. They will have a data analytics team, and they can able to integrate that, and they can able to tell you. Then they will tell you that this may be the case. For example, in the summer seasons, okay, in the summers, persons are not wearing the PPEs comfortably, or in the Mondays on the first shift, they are not putting the PPE. So data exploration, data interconnection has been explored here. Very important thing. Then based on that, they are going to give you a model. It may be artificial intelligence, it may be a machine learning, it may be a deep learning, whatever it is, even AR, VR, augmented reality, virtual reality, a lot of solutions are there. But make sure that, my dear friends, if you want, you can able to take this screenshot also. But without doing this step 1, step 2, and step 3, my humble submission to all of you is don't go for step 4. If somebody is going and telling you we can able to do that, we can able to put that, what is the problem? Are we collecting the data properly? Are we explore the data interconnection, or what way it is being related? Then only you can able to tell. I will tell you what is artificial intelligence, what is ML and DL, in what way ML and DL has been connected with artificial intelligence. Then only you have to go for the solution. Then only you have to pick the technology from the bucket, and you can able to put it into your firm. I hope this is a small model which can be used by our safety professional, HR professional, to making sure that you are having a right model at right time at right price. Because efficiency and effectiveness, most of the time, whenever I've been having technological development or as a safety audit, they will tell that we spend so many crores into the technology, it is not working out. It's not, it is working on, it is not helping us. The thing is, we may miss it any one of the step 1, step 2, or step 3. So it is one of the key factors to remember that in future, my dear friends, use this framework. Surely you can able to get the result. So artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning. What is artificial intelligence? As I told that, putting my behavior into a system. It is known as artificial intelligence. What is machine learning is? ML, they will call us, technological, they will tell us machine ML and DL. For our better understanding, ML, DL is a part of artificial intelligence only. Artificial intelligence, the sub part of artificial intelligence is machine learning. The sub part of machine learning is deep learning. I will give you an example. Okay, I will give you a small example for our better understanding. Associate learning, as I told you, we should have the associate learning. So imagine, okay, imagine the common, the type of common violation we all see in our day-to-day life is the traffic signal, jumping the traffic signal. So instead of putting a police person to regularize it based on artificial intelligence, what we done, okay, what the artificial intelligence can able done is, in all the traffic signals, artificial intelligence has been incorporated. The IoT is there. Okay, IoT is been there based on the density. Okay, based on the density of the vehicle, it is going to regulate. It is going to regulate the traffic. Yes or no? That's a thing. Of course, that's a thing. Our traffic police is doing on. So we have been incorporated artificial intelligence there. But on a very fine day, there is a dense vehicle is in the opposite side. The next side of to that, there is an ambulance has been coming on. Ambulance has been coming on. As per our knowledge given to the artificial intelligence, to that system, what it will do? The dense part only it will send first. Yes or no? It can't able to recognize the ambulance, the importance of ambulance. Then what we did is, we have been getting the data in terms of voice, data in terms of picture, the data in terms of posture, different data of the ambulance have been incorporated into the artificial intelligence in such a way that it has to be imagined. Okay, it has to be learned in such a way that whenever the ambulance has been coming out, it has to send the ambulance first. Yes or no? So once we are going to give lot of inputs, we are going to give this kind of inputs, that is known as machine learning. What is machine learning? We are giving the pictures, of the system. We are giving the pictures, we are giving the noise, we are giving the noise of the ambulance. Everything we have been giving out, we are making sure that our machine is being learned. It is machine learning. It will take time. We are going to see machine learning today. The next one is a deep learning. Deep learning is nothing but making sure that it can able to take the decision based on that environment. Before, in machine learning, what I told that whenever an ambulance has been coming, pick that picture, immediately send the ambulance. See, in the next day, okay, the machine has been filled with everything, but an ambulance has been coming without a siren. Without a siren, with siren, another ambulance has been coming. In that moment, okay, the machine has to decide which ambulance I have to send first. For that, we will incorporate all the scenarios into the machine. You have to give prioritize to the voice, or you have to give the prioritize to the decibel level of the ambulance. You have to make sure that you have to send that ambulance first. It is known as deep learning. Deep learning is nothing but giving the decision authority to that machine itself is known as deep learning. My dear friends, artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, very effective subject, very easy subject. It is a joy to study that. I've been just giving you the awareness about that. I'm not going in depth. So the next one is artificial intelligence. Machine learning is just giving this and that. Between this, you have to take a decision. Deep learning is giving the authority to that machine itself. Based on that environment, you take the right decision. So here, the next one is a rule-based approach, and the next one will be the learning-based approach. The rule-based approach, there are two types of AI models. One is rule-based approach. The next one is known as the learning-based approach. In the learning-based approach, only machine learning, data analytics have been there, because we'll be having a pattern. That pattern has been analyzed, and then it can able to define, you can able to identify that. So not taking much of your time, not taking much of your time, we are straight away, we are going into the experimental learning phase now. Now I will show you a live project of artificial intelligence. I hope you have been ready for that. Okay, I can able to make sure the project is being ready. Give me a few seconds. Exactly 2 minutes. I will show you a live project, live artificial intelligence project, which is being good. I will share my screen. Can you able to see my screen? Can anyone can able to respond? Can you able to see my screen? Okay, thank you. Here, my dear friend, it is one of the practical application of artificial intelligence, which one of the firm have been using it. And also, as per our request, I just want to thank them uh, for this. They have been supported as per the request. They have been told that yes, you can able to use it for the learning purpose, but they requested that not to spell out their name. Okay, thanks for that. Here you are finding, okay, you have been finding a boundary, a red color region. This red color region, few of the persons have been moving here and there. Yes or no? Any idea what it will be, or any guess? It is much related to safety, uh, safety officers. You can able to have a guess. Any guess what it may be?
Then emergency exit.
Great, emergency exit. Your good name, sir?
My name is Rajesh.
Okay, Rajesh sir. Good, emergency exit. Good. Very close guess. Any other guess?
Or maybe safe assembly point.
Safe assembly point. Good, sir. You have been too close. Good. Thanks for that. Okay. Very good, Rajesh, sir. Actually, what the things we have been planning for future, you have been telling now. That's very good. I'll be much happier. Okay. Now I will tell you what it is, exactly what it is mean. It is one of the firm which is being located at Bangalore. Uh, this is the shop floor. This boundary and this boundary is having the hazardous process. Okay, hazardous process. They have to, okay, in the daytime, at least 45 minutes to 1 hour. Here in this shop floor, some of them have to cross this and they have to work in this very, very hazardous place. Okay, so whenever they are going to cross this end, whenever they are going to cross this end, without the permit, administrative control, without the permit of the concerned HSE yet, immediately the siren will be there at this whole place, and also a phone call will be going to the HR safety person or also to the security head to alert them. What way we are going to do this? What way we have been done this? There are two things we have been done initially. Okay, initially we made sure that their ID cards, okay, their ID cards, we are putting a chip into that ID cards. Whenever they are going to cross here without getting a permit, whenever the permit is being sanctioned, they will upload the concerned person name with that code in the system, artificial intelligence system, saying that Satyanarayanan with this code have been permitted to cross this, permitted to cross this. So there won't be any siren or any beep sound, that's fine. But without that, if I am going to cross this, everything will be there. So as I told you, first we have been tried in such a way that we have been tried in such a way that we have been incorporated into the ID cards. Whenever the person is being crossing there, siren will be there. As Rajesh sir has been predicted, there have been a scenarios in the past whenever there is a safe assembly, because the safe assembly points are also have been located in this place only. To change the infrastructure is very difficult. A lot of investment has to be there. So whenever they have been crossing here and there are a lot of nuisance have been happened in that because a lot of unnecessary siren and unnecessary things have been gone wrong, and they felt that one point of time what they felt is whether this technology is going to provide us the right solution or not. As I told you, step 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we made a re-engineering. Okay, what is the exact problem? Exact problem is this end and this end only. Then what we did, we had given a receiver here too, year one receiver, year one receiver. If they are going here, there won't be any detections and all. And also, this is within their geographical limit only. You should not think that it is going to detect in their home, in the public place and all. It is not so. Okay, it is not so. It is within that shop floor only, because that factory is a very big factory. It is not going to make sure that whether you have been in that place or not also, which is going to ensure that within this process only, because this process is one of the very, very hazardous process. They identify that they need a foolproof administrative system, administrative control system. So we are ensure that the employees, okay, the employees who have been working there, they have been going to put that ID card. You can able to ask me, what about the other employees? Other employees, if they want to cross here, they are having a separate, okay, separate permission, separate barcode, everything has to be there, and also they have to wear that ID card, which has to be has to be worn in this shop. So lot and lot of improvements. Last 4 years, every time we made sure that a lot of improvements we have been done based on the customer requirement. Even last year, okay, the funny part, what we can do, what they asked is, why can't we ensure the social distancing in this? Why we can't able to do that? Can we able to try that? But it's not worked out, because of course we humans, whenever they are not going to, of course eventually it is not possible to maintain 1 or 1.5 safe distance in the working space. It's not worked out. So now the next, okay, the next query of them, or next application they want is, as Rajesh sir rightly pointed out, they are asking that, uh, yes, the system is working very good. Why we can't be able to put it to all of the employees in such a way that if there is any kind of fire or any kind of emergency situation, we have to get the number of person, okay, number of person in the safe assembly point, number of persons who have been trapped at which location, and in that location, what is the O2 level? We need that. Our research team has been working towards that. So why I'm saying you this, we can able to enhance the safety. Yes or no? 2 minutes, the maximum time we are talking about. Within 2 minutes, we all have to be assembled in the safe assembly point. But is it possible? Many times, okay, in my previously past, whenever I've been doing this emergency drills and all, well defined process, well trained persons, they may also taking at least 5 minutes. I hope you would have been agreed towards that. Whenever there is a emergency, uh, we are searching. Okay, the fire persons. Whenever we are going to talk with the fire person, they will tell that we are. We know it is very unsafe for us, but what to do to save peoples? We are taking all this risk. Imagine, my dear safety professional, if you are going to have a data, Satyanarayanan has been trapped in which department, R&D, or quality, or in the cafeteria, immediately you can able to go there. Immediately you can able to go there, you can able to fight in that place first to make sure that you are going to save a life. How important it is, how beautiful it is. I always feel that technology has to aid the person. It has to ensure that the safety of the person has been there. So it is one of the small demonstration. That will be the last demonstration. Before this, okay, before going to the second demonstration, if you have any doubts, okay, you can able to put it in the chat box, or you can able to unmute and you can able to tell your doubts, so we can able to have a very good discussion. Any doubts or any clarification? As I told you, artificial intelligence, the coding has been happened. So we have been going to have a IoT system. The IoT system is going to be processed, and in a live thing, they are being keep on monitoring. Okay, they are being keep on monitoring whether any one of a person is going to cross in this place. For the to make sure that the type of NDA policy, I can't be able to show the names of the employees. Even in the dashboard, you can able to see the name of the employees also. Suresh, Ramesh, Satyanarayan, everyone can be, we can able to see the screen with the names also. I hope this would have been clear. This is one of the starting, okay, it's not a very big artificial system. It is one of the starting point of artificial intelligence. Next is a demonstration. It is a live demonstration. Next is a live demonstration I will show you, which you can also able to use in your industry for making sure that to make sure that your peoples also have been understanding the importance of artificial intelligence. I talked about machine learning. I talked about artificial intelligence. Now we are going to see the demonstration, okay, of a demonstration in such a way that we are going to see about artificial intelligence on visual reality on a live demonstration. I hope you have been ready for that. I will tell my people, okay, I will tell my people to send this link to you. The previous links we can't able to send that because it is live project. This everyone you can also able to see that. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to introduce a virtual reality system in your shop floor, safe and unsafe. If I am going to work in the machine with this tool, I am safe. Without that tool means I am unsafe. That is the coding I've been going to give to my artificial intelligence. Now we will start. Okay, we will start. It is as a safe. Okay, it is as safe. Now what we are going to do, we are going to feed. Okay, we are going to feed the machine with the data. Yes or no? By data only they can able to understand. Artificial intelligence can able to understand. They can able to know. Now what we are going to do is we are going to feed the system with the safe model. What is the safe model? Hope this is a safe model. Whenever I be working with this, imagine it is as a tool. Whenever I've been working with this tool, with this machine, I am safe. So okay, 1 minute. I hope you can able to see my screen. Can you able to see my screen? Okay, thank you. Now I am going to put a safe model. I'm going to give my artificial intelligence, give my system. Whenever I'm working with this tool, I am safe. So I'm going to feed the information. I've been going to feed the data for it. Safe data, 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 safe. The pictures which is been loading here, my dear friends, the pictures which is been loading here, it is the data. Okay, it is the data sample. Okay, you can able to train whenever we are getting large number of data, the system will work in a very good way. Okay, now I've been trained my first model. Second model, I'm going to tell that unsafe. Unsafe. Unsafe means I'm not going to have anything in my hand. I've been going only to show the ants. Okay. Now unsafe, unsafe, unsafe. You can able to see I've been having different postures. Unsafe, 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 unsafe. Okay. Now there are two samples here. Yes or no? There are two samples, sample 1 and sample 2. Now we are going to train the model. Okay. Now we are going to train. How it is getting trained? It is going to getting trained by the first sample and also by the second sample. Now, my dear friends, here it has been trained. Okay, sample 1 data and data 2. I am telling that the first thing I've been put as a safe model. Whenever I'm getting this tool, it is called as a safe model. Yes or no? Whenever I'm not having this tool, it is not as an unsafe model. Imagine if you are going to work in the working at height, you can able to have this. You can able to put it as a even in your existing CCTV, you can able to put that. Person is not going to wear a safety harness. Immediately, you have to put all this data the past. Whenever it is going to track that a person without safety harness, immediately it will give the result. It will give you a phone call. It will give you a sign. Everything will be given. Now we will do. Okay, we will try for different things. I've been given 2 sets here. Now what we are going to do? We are going to check whether my system is working. it is absolutely, it is not going to give you a perfect result. Why? Because we need lakhs and lakhs of data. Yes or no? Once this data have been, how much data you are going to give, that can able to give you the efficiency, effectiveness of your process. Now we will see whether the system is identifying in a right way or not. Is it identifying in a right way? My dear friends, can anyone of you can able to unmute, or you can able to put in the chat box? Is it identifying as we given the command? Is it identifying in a right way or not? Okay. Okay, thank you, Manolan sir. Can you able to get me now? It is telling that unsafe. It is telling that unsafe. Why it is telling that unsafe? Here you can able to see. Why it is telling unsafe? Why it is telling unsafe? I'm not having a tool. Yes or no? I'm not having a tool. Even it can able to tell that 100% it is telling that yes, it is unsafe. It is unsafe. You can able to see. See, sir, here you can able to see. The tool is identifying perfectly. Now I will change my posture. I can able to add a tool here. It is showing the variation, yes or no? It is showing a variation between safe and unsafe. Why? Because we are not trained to that much of samples, yes or no? If samples are much higher, it can able to show you in a better way. For us, what should be our understanding is, this is one of the technology, artificial intelligence technology, how data is being used. Based on that data, how it is going to capture. Okay, can you able to go for another set? Okay, I will train this this system in another set, so you can able to have a better understanding. Okay, image. Now okay, we will have a, I think some of my friends have been asking that, sir, how it's working. Now for our better understanding, okay, for a better understanding, we will have this demonstration now. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, this is a marker. This is the marker pen I'm having that. I'm going to teach my machine in such a way that this is a marker. If I'm not going to have a marker, I'm going to say that it is a cell phone. See that we can able to try this model now. Now it is, we are going to train them with marker. It is a board marker. Now I'm going to train my machine. It's a marker. Okay, it's a marker. 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 We have to make sure that the data is having captured from all the angles. Next, we are going to make sure that the phone. Next one is a phone. Okay, it's a mobile phone. It's a mobile phone. Good. Phone, 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 phone. Okay, now we will train. My dear friends, the first photo and second photo, what we are going to do? We are given the input, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Step 1, see, okay, I had a problem. Okay, I've been having a problem. Now what I'm doing, I am training my machine with the inputs. Now my machine is going to tell whether it is a marker, pen, or mobile phone. Before going into the test, I just want to ask you, you can able to see here. down here. Now I'm not showing anything. Why it is being in the marker and mobile phones? Any guess? My dear friends, any guess? I'm not showing mobile phone. I'm not showing the marker. Why the machine, artificial intelligence, is been moving between the marker and mobile phone? Constantly, it has been moving. Why it is? Sir, that unsafe is being. We have been delete that model. We have been come to the second demonstration. Now machine can able to understand only two things only. Okay, the safe and unsafe, we have been deleted that from the machine. Okay, that's a very good question. The previous example I have been done for you, that thing I have been deleted from my artificial intelligence. Now I am giving two commands only, but irrespective of it, it is showing between a marker and mobile phone, marker and a mobile phone. Why? The thing is, my dear friends, while I'm showing the sample, my face is also detected. Yes or no? My face is also detected. So machine has been confused whether this as a marker or this as a marker. Yes or no? Can you able to get me now? This as a marker or this as a marker. Now you can able to see the 95-90% is showing as a marker. So why it can able to recognize? It can able to recognize. This is only a demonstration, my dear friends. The percentage accuracy surely it can be include once we are giving lot and lot of data. We need at least lakhs of data for that. For our time to make our understanding how this PR can be incorporated in your system, we have been having this marker. Okay, it is marker. Now we will show it. Machine get confused. No, machine won't get confused. The data which we have been going to give, that's very important. See now, Manalan sir, is it okay? Now the data is not confused, the machine is not confused. We will try in this way. One of my friends is saying that put the two things in the way, make sure that how the machine is recognizing. Okay, we will try that too. Okay, machine is getting confused as you told that yes, it is, but it can able to recognize something. Okay, that's very good important thing. And also you can able to see that within, because the webcams has been not that much effective. In that webcam itself, it can able to give lot this kind of input. That's very good. Any doubts into this before we are going to move further, my dear friends, my dear leaders? If you are having any doubts, make sure that you can able to unmute and you can able to tell me. Okay, thank you for your appreciation. Yes, as I told you, it's not a very big rocket science and all. Once we have been doing this, once we have been starting our journey towards that, surely your the dream, the vision, mission towards the safety which we are going to have, surely we can able to satisfy that. Okay, we can able to satisfy that. Any other doubts? Okay, very good question. Okay, I thought this question will come. Machine is not recognizing. Now I stopped, sir. Now I've been stopped that mode. Now I've been came into the video of the Zoom, so it is not recognizing. For the effectiveness, as I told you, for effectiveness, we need a better version of the CCTV, and also we have to train. As I told you, the inputs, the data is nothing but the videos. we have to get trained. Same way, you can able to recognize, put your voice, the machine noise also as one of the pattern. Imagine this is one of the regular pattern of the machine running in my shop floor. You have to give that input. Whenever there is unsafe condition, whenever there is a high voltage, whenever it's a low voltage, what will be the sound you have to give to the system? Whenever there is high or low voltage, whenever you are going to recognize this sound, you can able to tell to the machine, switch off the machine. So these are the things. Yes, it can be done in our day-to-day activities. As a finishing thing, I just want to tell you, I just want to tell you two things. Most important thing is make sure that we are having awareness towards developing technologies, because technologies are developing in a exponential way. We have to have a awareness. And also, one of my friends have been asked me, we know, okay, we want to know coding for this. Nothing. Everything is available in ready-made. It is been available, so you can able to use this and you can able to solve the purpose. So now, okay, now what I can able to do is I will put you a feedback form. The feedback form which you are going to give, you can able to make sure that this kind of things, okay, this kind of good things have been reaching most of our professionals. Okay, all the good things has to be reached most of the professionals. So make sure, okay, make sure that you have been going to give the feedback. And also I can able to post you, okay, I can also able to post you the second link, okay, the second link which is for the next program. They have been arranged on site emergency preparedness. I hope that's a very good topic. Before that, and also my dear friends, kindly stay on. There is another announcement from the team. They have been they have been having a very big step towards a world record attempt on August 15th. Okay, they have been making sure that most live participants on CPR training. So you can also be a part of it, and also your team can also be a part of it. I can able to share that information also. Make sure that you are having this with you. You can able to put the feedback for this, and also if you want to get the certification, okay, if I want to get the certification, you can able to move towards this link is for certification link. And for the next program, you can also able to use this link for the next program. As a finishing note, I just want to show you a small video, and then I can able to close this session. And if you're having any doubts before that, okay, as I promised you, if you're having any doubts, you can able to ask me any doubts, any clarifications. Okay, any doubts, my dear friends? Okay, I got another message from the team to make sure that to showcase this. Okay, this training they are doing, they've been starting from today. I think they've been starting from today. ISO 45001 awareness session. If you want to be the part of this training, okay, you can able to use this link. And able to use this link for that program. Okay, there is one question has been asked that how long it will take to implement a artificial intelligence in my firm. Okay, good, sir. Sir, actually, uh, even some of the system can be implemented within 10 to 15 days. Okay, there is no uh, time limit for that. The main important thing what we have to know is what is the requirement for us? What requirement for us? Why we are going to do that? Purely, okay, purely based on the requirement, based on the system only we can able to say that whether we can able to move further or not. So it is not on time period and all. It is not based on time period and all. So as a last part, I can able to show this video and then I can able to conclude my session.
நமக்கு அல்லது நம்மை சார்ந்தவர்களுக்கு முதல்ல தேவைப்படுகிறது தரவு ஒரு மூலமாக நமக்கு கிடைக்கப்பட்டு நம்மளது உயிரும் நம்மை சுற்றியுள்ளவர்களது நலனும் காக்கப்படும். இதற்காக ஒரு சாதனை முயற்சியாக NCC, Army and Navy Wing of Anna University, Youth Red Cross மற்றும் பல சமூக நலன் நிறுவனங்கள் இணைந்து ஒரு உலக சாதனை முயற்சி ஆக 25,000 பேருக்கு ஃபண்டமெண்டல் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் எய்ட் கோர்ஸ் அடிப்படை முதலுதவி பயிற்சி வழங்க இருக்கிறது.
Okay, my dear friends, thank you for your time. As I've been told that there is going to be a world record attempt event. Already Manavalan sir has been nominated him as a safety ambassador for that event. Thank you Manavalan sir. Also, if you want to be the ambassador for this wonderful event, yes, we had a social responsibility to make sure that this kind of things has been spreading to our industries and also to our dear ones. If you want to be a part of it, I can able to put that form also to make sure that you can able to register. There are two types of registrations are there. One registration is for yourself, or if you want to nominate your firm, okay, you can also able to nominate your firm and you can able to get that world record certificate for you and also for your firm. Thank you, my dear friends. I thank you for this wonderful day. And also I've been thanking the INVITI team for this wonderful opportunity. I've been much thanked to meet you all. I always see safety officers and the doctors of the industries. Once we have been sharing the knowledge to you, surely you can able to save many lives, protect many lives. You can able to eradicate lot of chronic disease also. Thanks for this wonderful opportunities. If you have any feedback, okay, if you have any feedback, if you want to tell, surely you can able to write in the feedback session, or else you can able to contact the team. Thank you once again. Be safe. Thank you all. Kindly do fill the feedback form for your certification and also fill the Google review also. I personally feel that this kind of information has to be reached many safety professionals as much as possible. So I can able to put the review form also. Make sure that you have been putting that. Thank you, Suresh sir. Thank you for this wonderful session. Thank you for attending this. Thank you, my dear participants. I will put the feedback form in the chat. Make sure that you have been using that.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Satya. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Srinivasan sir. Thank you, Dhanushkori sir. Thank you. Happy to see you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.